Eric, they obviously were depleted, and you guys were number 10, and I think a lot of people thought there'd be a blowout, and they gave you a pretty good game. What'd you think?
No, I mean, it's kind of what we expected as far as them playing really hard. They executed really well. You know, sometimes when you know you're going to play and you have a short rotation, good things happen. And I thought Coach Walker did a great job with his rotation. He would go small, then he would put his big back. I thought they did a good job of mixing and matching and utilizing their personnel. Do I think our team's got to be more mentally sharp? Yes, for sure. You know, do I think that our team has to understand to play for 40 minutes? Yeah, I do. You know, and so we'll continue to look at things to try to improve in that area.
Coach, what were your overall thoughts on the team's defense today? And then maybe that first stretch of the second half, I think Little Rock started 7 of 8 and 5 of 6 from 3.
Yeah, I thought that first half, I thought we were good defensively. Look, it's a 40-minute basketball game, and we won by double digits. I know that I get it, but you know, you play a game to win a game. And there's a reason there's only 12 teams at this moment, to my knowledge, that are undefeated in college basketball. It's really hard to win a game. Every game, like they're trying to win, we're trying to win. But yeah, defensively, we didn't play as good as we need to play. And we didn't play for 40 minutes quite the way that I want us to play. I thought offensively in the first half, we moved the ball. We shared. I mean, we had some beautiful possessions. I mean, as good of possessions as since I've been here, with guys cutting and moving and sharing an extra pass. But yeah, we got issues to get better at for sure. I mean, we started the game off and gave up a 3 ball. We don't want to start a game giving up a 3, and we don't want a team to shoot 8 of 21 from 3. We've got to do a better job of that.
We talked so much about Devo and his transition to the point guard position. He had 7 assists in the first half. Can you just talk about how he's settling in, and then obviously his passing today?
Yep, I mean, I thought Devo, before the game, this morning at shoot-around, I thought Devo was as dialed in as I've been around him. I thought he played on a different level. Really, I thought Jalen and Adise and Devo, those 3 guys played on a different level today. I mean, we've talked, we've showed him film, and for him to go out and have 7 assists and 0 turnovers, quite frankly, he played flawlessly at the 1. Anybody that has 7, I think he had 6 at half assists. I thought he was great. I thought his shot selection was great because we need him to score. He's a scoring point guard. But again, to have 0 assists, and the only unfortunate thing was that he only got to play 28 minutes because of fouls. And a lot of guys would say 28 minutes is a lot, but I would have played him 40, quite frankly, if he wouldn't have been in foul trouble.
I was going to ask just how concerning was that, you didn't have him put away and he's in foul trouble down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I think, Nate, that I wanted him out there because I thought he deserved it because of how hard he was playing and he was taking care of the basketball so much. But, I wasn't, too concerned because I did think that, JD and Chris offer, some stuff as well. But, when Devo's guarding people, the thing that people don't understand, like he just usually takes people out of the game. That was more of a concern, Nate, defensively, not having him out there. Maybe even, offensively, I thought we were going to be able to adjust and maybe run some different plays. Devo, because of his, skill level, we're able to run more plays with Devo. With the other 2 guys, it's more, scoring opportunities type thing. So, but I thought he was great when he was out there.
Also, Tony had that big first half. Did they do anything differently on him in the second half?
I thought he was a little winded. Maybe, he defensively got beat on some flex cuts. He was a little bit late. But really, I mean, the stuff that he does, I mean, it's not glamorous. It's basically stuff that just wins basketball games. And quite honestly, that's what he loves to do, is just win. And his efficiency, we don't call it play for him. I mean, the guy has 18 points, 8 boards, draws 5 fouls. I mean, and he left some points on the foul line. I mean, he could have been in the 20s if he converted some of those free throws. So he's become so valuable to us, much like Justin was. And we run less plays for Adese than we did Justin. And Adese's been, it's hard to take him off the floor. That's why he played 38 minutes.
Kind of following up on that, I know he's shooting 67% coming in. He's 6 of 7, so I don't know what that is, but that's got to be better than 60. He must be shooting close to 70 or right around there. It seems like he's more of an inside guy for you all than he was at Pitt. Kind of, how do you think he's evolved, and did you expect him to be playing like this early? I
mean, when we recruited him, we felt like he would, we really, those 6'6" guys in our system, usually thrive. At Pitt, he played the 4/3. He's playing way more small forward here than maybe he has at his prior, years at Pitt. So he's playing the perimeter position, but we use Jimmy a little bit, Witt like that, where he would be hanging around the dunker spot. And then he cuts, so even when he's out at the three-point line, which a lot of our plays have our 2s and 3s at the three-point line, he just makes these basket cuts, or what we call wolf cuts, and does a great job of cutting, catching in traffic, and finishing or drawing fouls. So he's as valuable to us really as anybody right now.
And then Note, he had kind of a quiet game, and then I think he scored like 8 or 9 in a row, had a couple steals. Easy buckets. Just what you think of how he finished to help you guys put him away?
Yeah, I thought when he's kind of that guy. Like he's a guy that can kind of put daggers, and but he didn't defensive rebound for us tonight. I mean, he played 28 minutes and had 1 rebound, 3 turnovers, and our team only had 8. He's got to play much better than he did tonight. Other than that stretch that you just mentioned, Bob, I thought that he did play well for a short stretch, but I don't know about the other 25 minutes he was out there. I think he's capable of more.
And then balance, you had 4 guys between 18 and 14, and Jalen was right there with 9. Just what you think of the balance you had today?
Yeah, I mean, I think offensively, we shared the ball, and good things happen when you have 20 assists and 93 points, and the more balanced you are, the harder it is for an opposition to key on somebody. So I think that we do have different guys that are going to step up on different nights. But we also have to become more consistent individually, so that you kind of know we kind of know what we're getting right now with Adese. We pretty much know what we're getting with Jalen. And so that's part of your progress as a player, part of your PD or your player development is, being consistent in your role, so that your teammates know what's going to be provided from night to night.
Anything else? Palmero, he had a pretty complete game: points, rebounds, assists. Well, I can't remember his number, but what'd you think of him?
Yeah, I thought number 3. Thought he did a good job. I mean, he had 10 boards. He went to the foul line 7 and 9, 17 points, 6 assists. I thought he was really good. The only answer, so to speak, that we had was when Devo was on him, which we didn't do that until the second half. Because Palermo plays like the 3 or the 4. Devo's our point guard. It's tough to cross match like that sometimes because Little Rock will run a little bit in transition. So we really didn't want to go to that, but we kind of had to with Devo in the second half, and But Palermo, I mean, he's a guy that Coach Walker does a good job. Put him on the elbow, ISO'd him. They went small ball. It forced us to take Jalen out a few possessions. Connor was very limited based on their, offense and playing a little bit smaller. We got a game Tuesday. Hopefully we have a great crowd. Some good things, too. Top 10. Undefeated. We'll take it.